Ragnar Lothbrok died in a pit of snakes, thrown there by King Ella of Northumbria. His sons got revenge using the blood eagle, a brutal ritual execution. Ella's ribs were cut from his spine and spread like wings. Whether the blood eagle truly happened or not, Ragnar's death was avenged. But the invasion wasn't over. It was just beginning. Leading them was the most brilliant and most feared of Ragnar's sons. History would call him Ivar the Boneless. The sagas say that when Ivar was born, something was wrong. His legs. They wouldn't support his weight. Some sources say his bones were soft. Others say he had a genetic condition. The name Boneless was either mockery or legend. What we know for certain, Ivar couldn't walk like other men. He was carried into battle on a shield, and yet he became the most feared commander in Viking history. Where other warriors relied on strength, Ivar developed his mind. While they practiced with swords, he studied strategy. The mockery he endured as a child forged him into something more dangerous than any berserker, a tactician, a chess master who played with armies. In 865 AD, the Great Heathen Army landed in England, and Ivar took command. Ivar didn't need to fight on the front lines. He saw the battlefield like a game board. While other commanders charged blindly, Ivar planned 3 moves ahead. He knew where the enemy would retreat before they did, where they'd make their stand, and exactly how to crush them. His first target was York, the most important city in Northumbria, the kingdom that killed his father. Ivar didn't besiege York. That's what they expected. Instead, he waited until the festival of All Saints' Day, when the city was full of people and the guards were distracted. Then he struck at night. By dawn, York was his. No massive battle, no months of siege, just brilliant timing and perfect execution. Ivar had done what his father never could. He'd conquered Northumbria, and he'd made it look easy. Word spread. The Vikings had a new kind of leader. Not just a warrior, but a general. English kings who heard Ivar's name began to negotiate, to surrender, to pay tribute. Anything to avoid facing him in battle. But Ivar's genius came with a darker side. He wasn't just brilliant, he was cruel. The chronicles describe him as merciless. He used terror as a weapon. Captured enemies weren't just defeated. They were made examples. Ivar understood that fear could win battles before they even started, and he had no hesitation about using it. Ivar's brilliance made him arrogant. His brothers, especially Bjorn, grew tired of taking orders from him. They'd fought together, conquered together, but Ivar saw himself as superior. Eventually, the Great Heathen Army split. Bjorn went south. Ivar stayed in the north. Both were too proud to follow the other. England was divided between them, and for a while, both brothers continued conquering, separately. But then Ivar met someone who wouldn't run. A young king named Alfred, the only English king who refused to surrender. Alfred was different. He'd studied Viking tactics, built proper fortifications, drilled his men in shield wall formations. For the first time, Ivar faced an enemy who understood warfare as well as he did. The battles were brutal. Neither side could gain the advantage. Ivar had finally met his match. Eventually, they reached a compromise. The Danelaw. Northern England would be Viking territory. Ivar would rule it. But Alfred kept the south. It wasn't the total victory Ivar wanted, but it was more than any Viking had ever achieved before. Ivar didn't just conquer England, he changed it. Vikings settled, married English women, their cultures mixed. The Danelaw lasted for generations. The sagas disagree about how Ivar died. Some say he died of illness. Others say he was killed in battle, but most agree he died in England, the land he conquered, still ruling, still feared. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle simply records, the king of the heathens died. Even his enemies acknowledged what he was, a king. He was given a Viking funeral. His warriors, both Norse and English, stood and watched him burn. The man who couldn't walk had conquered half of England. The man they'd mocked as a child had become the most feared warlord in Europe. Ivar's legacy lasted long after his death. The tactics he pioneered changed medieval warfare. The territories he conquered stayed Norse for generations. Today, cities across northern England still bear Viking names. His mark on history was permanent. Was Ivar a hero, a villain? Neither, and both. He was brilliant and ruthless, strategic and cruel. A man who turned his weakness into his greatest strength. But Ivar wasn't the only son who left his mark. While he conquered England, his brother Bjorn had even bigger ambitions. Bjorn wanted to raid the Mediterranean, to sail further than any Viking had ever gone, to attack Rome itself. And his journey would become the most legendary voyage in Norse history. In the next episode, we'll follow Bjorn Ironside from the frozen north to the sun-soaked Mediterranean. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching.